Hello students, last day we have learned about SAS and ASA congruency theorems and exercise. Okay, so today we will learn the theorems on isosceles triangle. So there are total two theorems. The first one is theorem 2, which says that angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Okay, so for proving them, first we will draw a diagram. We will write the given data. Okay, so I have drawn an isosceles triangle here. Now see, we will write down the given data. So the first given data says that angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle. So the first given data is that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so first we will write it down. So triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay, so next it says that angles opposite to equal sides. So that means we have to first look at the equal sides. So isosceles triangles means the triangle having two equal sides. So here we can see that AB and AC, we can take these sides as equal. So we can write down that the next given data is AB equals to AC. Okay, so now we will see that what do we have to prove. So to prove, so it says that the angles opposite to equal sides. So that means the opposite angle of side AB is angle C and the opposite angle of side AC is angle B. So that means we have to prove that these two angles are equal. So we need to prove that angle B equals to angle C. Now we will draw a construction to prove this. We need to bisect angle A into two equal halves. So bisecting an angle means dividing an angle into exactly two equal angles. Okay, so our construction will be we draw a bisector of angle A. So angle A we are dividing into two parts. So now after division, this is the point and we name this point as D. So we can say that and D is the point of intersection because the line AD is intersecting BC at the point D. So we can say that this is the point of intersection. Now we will move on to the proof part. So at first we have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. These two means triangle ABD and triangle ACD. So I am shading up this triangle. Okay, so we can write down that in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. So in these two triangles, for proving congruent, we need to draw three criteria. So the first criteria we get here is we already have in the given part that AB equals to AC. So AB and AC, they are equal. So we can directly write them down since this is given. Always remember you have to write the reason here. Now the next one, we are having AD as common because AD is the common side of the triangle ABD and also ACD. So AD is the common side. So we can write it as AD is common. And from where are we getting this? From construction. Because here from construction we are getting that this side is common. Now the next one. Now next we can say that angle BAD and angle CAD are equal because I already mentioned that bisecting angle A means these two angles will become same. Bisecting means dividing the angle into two equal parts. So that's why we can say that angle BAD and angle CAD, they are equal. So angle BAD is equals to angle CAD. So the reason we can write it as since AD, so this is AD, so AD bisects angle A into two equal parts. Okay, so now we are getting three criteria. The first one is side, second one is also side, and the third one is angle. So we can say that this is side angle side congruency. Okay, so we can say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD because this is side angle side congruency. So after proving them congruent, see, we can easily say that if these two angles are equal, also these two angles will be equal and these two angles will be equal. So that means angle B and angle E will be equal. So therefore, after proving congruent, we can say angle B is equals to angle C. So the reason will be corresponding angles of congruent triangles. So this theorem we have already proved that these two angles are equal. So the first theorem is done. Now moving on to the next theorem, which is again on isosceles triangle. Now the next theorem is theorem 3. It says that the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. So the last one was angles opposite to equal sides, and this one is sides opposite to equal angles. So that means this is just the reverse theorem of the previous one. Okay, so I am drawing the diagram first. So I have drawn the triangle ABC, which is an isosceles triangle. So we know that, and now also it is given that angle B is equals to angle C because it says that equal angles. So this is already given, but what we need to prove that the sides opposite are equal. So that means angle B, the opposite side of angle B is this side, so side AC, and the opposite side of angle C is side AB. So we can say that AC and AB, they both will be equal. So this we need to prove. Okay, so what do we need to prove? Exactly the opposite of the previous one. So here we need to prove that AB is equals to AC. Okay, so now moving on to the construction part. So here the construction will be same. So I have done the construction and I have written that we draw a bisector of angle A and D is the point of intersection. So this is the point of intersection, and bisector of angle A means we can say that this angle and this angle will be equal. Okay, so now moving on to the proof part. So we can write that in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. So what happens? The first point we can always write the same thing, that is AD is common. So we can say that AD is common, and this we are getting from construction. This is just equal to the last theorem, similar. So now the next one we are having this angle and this angle same. So we can say that angle BAD equals to angle CAD. So here we write the reason as since AD bisects angle A into two equal parts. So this point is also same with the previous theorem. Now the different point which we will get here. So this point is different. Here we can get that angle B and angle C are equal, since this is given in the question. So angle B is equals to angle C, because this is given. So now look, in the previous one both of these points were same, but we had, instead of here in the third point we had AB equals to AC, and here we are having angle B equals to angle C. So exactly the opposite theorem. Okay, so this is the shaded parts. This is the first triangle and this is the second triangle. Okay, so now we can say that therefore triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. So what kind of congruence is this? Here we have two angles and one side. So we can say that angle side angle congruence. Okay. So that means we have already proved that this is congruent. So congruent means what? AD is the common side and BD is equals to CD and AB is equals to AC. So after proving congruency, we can directly write that therefore AB is equals to AC. So this is the thing we needed to prove here. So now it is proved. Okay. So we can write the reason as corresponding sides of congruent triangles. So we have proved both the theorems for isosceles triangle. So now we will move on to the exercise, and the exercise contains the theorems from these two. Okay. Now moving on to exercise 7.2. It says that ABC is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF. So altitude means height. So BE is the first altitude and CF is the second one. Two sides AC and AB. So BE is on the side AC and CF is on the side AB are equal. So we can say that this BE and this CF, they are equal. Okay. Now we have to show that triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. So ABE is the first triangle, so I have shaded that, and ACF, this is the second triangle. So we need to prove that these two are congruent first, and after proving congruency we have to say that this side AB and this side AC will be equal, and overall after proving equal we can say this triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So at first we need, for congruency we need to have three criteria. So I am writing in triangle ABE and triangle ACF. So what will be the first criteria? That is given. BE and CF, they are equal. So BE is equals to CF. So we can write the reason as given. Now next one. Next we can say that this angle A is common in triangle ABE as well as ACF. So we can say angle A is common. So we are having an equal angle here, angle A. So that is what we have got. Now the next one, the third criteria. In the third criteria, we can say that in this whole triangle, this angle and this angle will be equal. So how are we getting that? Now look at this triangle, only this part. So we are having this sign, so which means this is 90 degree. And also in this triangle, this sign means this is 90 degree. Okay. So if I only look at the shaded triangle here, so this angle is 90 degree. This angle we are having angle A. So whatever this angle is, that will be 180 minus angle A plus 90. So now I am taking this angle, angle ABE. Also, if I look into this triangle, here whatever this angle is, this will be 180 minus 90 plus angle A, because these are the other two angles of the triangle. So that means angle ABE and angle ACF will be equal. Or we can also say that if we only take this angle, because this is 90, we can already see that. So we can also take this angle as AEB and this angle is CFA. So both of these angles are same. The reason will be 90 degree. And here the reason will be different. So we can take any of them. So let us take this one because this will make your sum easier. So after taking these three criteria, we can say that triangle ABE will be congruent with triangle ACF. And here what will be the reason? Here there we have two sides and one angle. So we can say that side angle side congruency. Okay. So after proving the congruency, we have to prove that AB is equals to AC. So see, if this side and this side are equal, also these two small sides will be equal. That is clear. So the other side left is AB and AC. So we can say that therefore AB is equals to AC, and the reason will be corresponding sides of congruent triangles. So after proving this, we can say that therefore after we see that AB and AC are equal, so we can directly say that in this whole triangle AB and AC are equal means this is an isosceles triangle. So we can say that ABC is an isosceles triangle. So this is what we needed to prove. Okay, so this sum is done. So next I have taken sum number 5. It says that triangle ABC and triangle DBC. So ABC and DBC, these two triangles are isosceles triangles on the same base BC. So BC is the common base. Okay, and they are same, which means that this side AB and this side AC will be same, and BD and CD will be same. So that is why I have marked them with single stroke and double stroke. So this diagram is given in the book. Now we need to prove that angle ABD is equals to angle ACD. So that means ABD. So this whole angle and ACD. So this whole angle. So we need to prove that they both are same. So for proving them same, first we need to prove that we should have congruent triangles. So see, these two triangles can never be congruent because these two sides are different, these two sides are also different. So now first, for proving them, first we join these two, so A and D. Okay, so first we can say that AD is joined. So this is the first thing we need to do. So I am joining AD. So after joining this, we can say that in triangle ABD, so this is the first triangle ABD, and the second triangle is ACD. So these two triangles I have taken. So the first criteria is, we can say that AD is common. So AD is common. Now the next criteria, see, we are already having AB and AC as equal. So we can write down as AB equals to AC because this is already given in the question. Now the third criteria, we can say BD and CD will be equal. So BD is equals to CD. So this is also given. So what kind of congruency this is? We are having side in all of them. So this is side, side, side congruency. So therefore we can say triangle ABD is congruent with triangle ACD. So and this is side, side, side congruency. Okay, so after proving congruent, we can directly say that, which means that in these two triangles, now I am shading the congruent triangles. So this is the first triangle. So in these two, we can say that this angle will be equal, this and this will be equal, and this will be equal, because they are the corresponding angles of congruent triangles. So therefore we can say angle ABD is equals to angle ACD. The reason will be corresponding angles of congruent triangles. So this one is also proved. So that's all for today, students. The remaining sums of this exercise will be your homework. Thank you.